Ciao, ¿cómo estai? To all the listeners out there. Everyone just heard the track, guys. It's up. It's out there.
The exclusive drop.
The exclusive drop Thursday night. Who's listening?
You guys get it first. You guys hear it here in the Fill Me In Pod
In the
studio.
It's for our potties,
Live
baby.
listens.
It's for our potties, baby.
Drop first, and then tomorrow it's released to the globe.
Wow, on Spotify, I believe.
Spotify, Apple, that's the plan. Don't hold us to it. We're going to see what happens. Cannot commit for sure yet.
There's a lot of people, trying to stop us from putting our stuff out there. Like a lot of artists, we get a lot of,
We do now have a licensor and a distributor. Huge steps. Huge steps.
Amazing how easy it is to get licensed and distributed.
Too easy.
Yeah, well, don't tell them it was easy.
It was very easy.
I wanted it to sound difficult.
Didn't even have to get on the phone for that one.
So that's at Fill Me In Pod on Instagram, YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Fill Me In Pod, I believe.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to catch it there. I think it's fun. I had fun time doing it. You guys have fun?
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah.
I mean, we weren't doing anything else, so.
No, it was perfect timing. Perfect timing for it.
Very true.
We set up a little makeshift studio in my closet.
Oh, that's nice. We'll post a picture of that definitely for the pod.
Oh, you guys are talking about the booth?
The booth.
Are you talking about the booth right now?
Booth.
Yeah, we were in the booth recording some.
It's like a
some
thrift store
bars.
Andy's clothes, basically. That's what it was.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So today's National Joe Day.
National
Joe Day.
Joe
Yeah.
Day.
Like
Joe.
Sloppy Joe?
No, just the name Joe.
The name
apparently.
Joe.
Oh, these are getting sloppy themselves. What is up?
And that, like, the basic, no name.
Yeah,
like, just
I
Joe.
know, right?
Like
Excuse
John
me?
Doe.
I had no idea why it exists, who it exists for. Obviously, Joe's around the world.
Obviously,
I
Joe's.
feel like John Doe was literally made for the name Joe. It's like kind of both.
Yeah.
you know?
Kind of
Joe,
yeah.
John Doe.
Digging into a little bit of the stats. A little Joe Doe.
There's Joe stats?
Come on. Come on.
A couple of Joe stats for you guys.
Okay.
So apparently the Social Security Administration, and I guess they conduct random surveys like this often, but they have rankings of names.
Okay.
Okay.
Rankings all the way back to 1893.
So
And-
so ranking based on
I believe popularity.
public popularity.
Okay.
I believe so, but I couldn't confirm that. I tried to find it, but nothing was there. Anyways, the name Joseph, so I guess that's what we're calling Joe in this case.
Right.
The name Joseph was ranked number 6 from 1893 to 1899. It was the number 6 name in the world.
Okay, so hold on.
Yeah.
Wow.
The name Joe and Joseph, two different names.
Two different names.
One, Jesus. I think Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joseph. Mary and Joseph.
Joseph's
Okay.
multicolored coat.
Yeah, but Mary and Joe. People
Mary
call
and
him Joe.
But I'm just saying Joe.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like-
So no,
yeah.
so this
Like
act-
Joey. I think Joey.
Jesus' best friends would have called him Joe.
Yeah. So
Yes,
so I should have
yes.
maybe give you a little more context. The reason why it's Joe National Joe Day is because Joe they recognize that it can be a nickname for so many different names.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons it has its own day.
Yeah.
Because not many people have the name Joe, just Joe.
No, that's
Right.
true. It's
Yeah.
more of a nickname.
Yeah.
Cup of
and
Joe.
It's
Cup of Joe.
Unisex. You know?
Did
Be
you say
Joanne?
unisex?
It's unisex.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were
Yeah.
saying something about sex, and I'm like, we keep this PG-13 on the pod.
Oh, we're not digging into
I
it
don't
right
wanna
away?
talk about sex.
Oh, we're not?
No, we're not.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was number 6 from 1893 to 1899, and then. So it was behind names such as John, William, James, George, and Charles, as you would expect.
All classics.
Yeah.
All
William's
instant,
a great one.
instant hits.
Oh yeah.
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 Timeless too.
Timeless.
Timeless.
Oscar
Better.
winners, if you would.
Then in
would.
1910,
wouldn't.
it moved to number 5. From 1911 to 2005, it stayed ranked at number 12.
Ooh. So it's still in the dirty dozen.
And now, there were no updated stats. I think they realized nobody cared about these stats.
No
And
kidding. No kidding, Peter.
Yeah, it's
My
just,
brain
it fell off. It fell off the track. And now
Yeah.
today, I could tell you today, the two popular male and female names are number 1 for male is Liam, and number 1 for females is Emma.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Liam.
I didn't expect Liam.
Everyone's getting creative nowadays. I feel like the name itself is more important than the kid nowadays, you know?
Yeah, if you
You
got
got to
to
put more time into finding the name
Yeah.
out than taking care
yeah,
of the kid.
like your kid doesn't have to be cool because
No.
if he's got a cool name, he's already halfway there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about how they're going to parent. They just talk about what the baby's name's going to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then don't even get me started on these gender reveal parties.
Oh, you're into it?
So
I love
we're
them.
not
Yeah,
getting
I
started,
love
but I
them.
think you started yourself up. on that.
I set myself up on purpose.
Yeah, we didn't
Don't
want
get
to
me
launch
started,
it,
but I'm started.
gives himself a countdown. Like, don't set me off. Holding the lighter.
Oh man.
Do you know what the most popular name is worldwide? So these are U.S. statistics,
Oh,
obviously.
yes, pick me.
Number 1.
Muhammad.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm
So-
impressed.
yeah,
I knew that
that's
one as
pretty
well,
good.
but I am impressed.
Oh, did you?
That's good.
Because I didn't hear you press the buzzer.
Yeah, you're right. You beat me to that one.
Yeah.
But you've always had quicker fingers than me, and that's common knowledge.
Always.
Yeah, so I don't think it should be Joe Schmo, you know? It should be Mo Schmo. I always felt like that. It should be Mo Schmo.
Yeah, you would think that.
Yeah.
So moving into headline, our main headline today
Yeah.
Wow.
is called The Apocalypse.
Whoa.
Question mark question. I couldn't figure out how to make that a question mark. Can you
Who
say
thought-
The Apocalypse?
The apocalypse?
Apocalypse?
Huh? No hips day. You don't want to put your hips
Apocalypse.
into it.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse? A pocket of hips? A pocket on
Put
my
your hand on
hips?
the lips.
Okay, so great track.
Protein kick.
So okay, let me guess what this one's about. New ice cream flavor. Oh, it's a pizza shop. I think yeah.
So you think our main headline today is about a pizza shop called The Apocalypse?
Oh please, please let it be that.
no,
A pie clips. That's what I was thinking of.
no, we're talking about the actual apocalypse because
Oh,
right
gotcha.
now we're in the midst of a plague, one of the biggest that we've experienced, at least.
Yeah.
The biggest we've experienced with the virus.
Yeah.
War seems to be an everyday ordeal now, whether it's military or economic warfare, right?
Right. Yeah.
And now locusts. Locust swarms are now hundreds of billions of locusts are swarming through parts of East Africa right now.
Now hold on. Now
Locusts?
hold no, hold on.
Currently.
Tay, tell us what you know about the significance of locusts.
Isn't that like a very pretty flower? Isn't that like it's like an orchid kind of? But like, are they
locusts?
sprouting up? Is it like the?
I think there's
isn't
something-
a locust like
I
a?
think there's something similar, and we're gonna bring back the Googler.
Lotus. It's the lotus.
Yeah, it's something similar, but I do
Something
want to
a
know.
lotus?
Something
A
like a
lotus?
lotus, yeah.
Okay, not a
think-
locust.
No, locusts
Yeah.
were like it's as part of like the biblical plagues. It's really famous as part of the Bible, where locust
Oh.
swarms
It's-
would go in and like
It's
ravage.
one of the signs that a plague is happening. I don't know what it is.
Really?
In progression of like when it happens. I think it's
Yeah.
last actually.
So
I think it's early.
It's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
So one of
Okay.
the horsemen of the apocalypse
Before
is
you
the plague.
before you move into that,
Yeah, go ahead.
it is lotus flower, but the correct name,
Character off.
the actual name for
Don't
that,
do it.
the actual name for that is Nymphaea neluambo. Nymphaea nelambuo or something like that. Anyways, nympho is
Yeah.
probably nympho's favorite
Nymphos,
flower.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nympho. Yeah. we'll keep
Locusts
it
are
at
not
that.
nymphos. I'll tell you that much.
Okay,
right
they're
now.
not. Okay, so and
Yeah, they are.
and to be clear,
Locusts?
they
The
are.
way they reproduce.
That's true. They are very much nymphos. True.
Sorry, I'm stealing from your thunder. Continue.
Yeah, no. That's very true. That's a great leadway because that's all they do is eat and breed. That's why locusts, they're these little insects. You actually don't know anything to do with a locust.
Locust is an insect.
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
little locusts that travel in swarms.
Yeah, you've
oh,
seen this.
I know these little.
You've
fucks.
seen this
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It's in movies. It's in.
They're actually
Yeah.
quite big, like for a flying insect. They're quite
they're
large.
They're large. So all they do is decimate crops by eating them.
Yeah,
and
okay.
they breed like crazy.
Yeah, I've seen these
Yeah.
guys. Okay,
They-
so it's not an apocalypse unless the locusts are out,
According to biblical.
according to the
stories,
Bible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And we have
That's
a
the
plague,
law.
we have war, and we have these babies. Devastating crops.
you've got babies.
Baby locusts. Lots of babies.
Yeah, they basically eat their own weight in food every single day.
Which I'm surprised that you don't know about them because that's the same as you.
That's something I can relate
That's
to.
exactly.
These are
yeah.
are these? Is that my spirit animal?
Yeah,
a locust.
for sure.
Decimating crops everywhere I go, eating
yeah.
my own weight and body.
crop dusting. Yes, for
Crop
sure.
dusting?
Check mark.
Buddy,
What
I'm,
is this?
I'm trying to ration over here, and this guy's eating all of my stuff in weight of his weight. What's your weight again, Taylor?
I feel like 220.
Yeah, that's a lot of food.
220. Wow.
That's it's
Being
a lot
generous
of
to
food.
himself today. 220.
Weigh me, Peter. Weigh me. Pull the scale out.
Yeah, so it's wild. We're basically in the apocalypse, as close as we've ever been. I think, personally.
Wow.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, really? 9 meals away? Only 9 meals away
From anarchy. Yeah.
from anarchy.
Oh, would you hear that?
I believe a good friend showed me. Can't
Oh.
remember his name though,
Yeah,
so
so
can't be that good of a
Couldn't
friend.
be at this table.
Couldn't be at this table.
No chance.
So the swarm is breeding so fast that the numbers could grow 400-fold by June if we don't combat them properly, and we're really not having the right amount of focus on it as a globe as we should because of everything that's happening.
Right.
Can only
with the
focus on so much.
coronavirus. Yeah. So the efforts of tackling it have been relatively stagnant. They need an estimated $138 million to combat it. They've only reached 52 million as of yet, and 10 million of that came directly from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
What?
So they're not doing well.
No, not at all. And how? And what's the plan to combat it? Like,
It's a few different ways to do it. The main one that's like probably the most effective, and I'll get to the second one, which is funnier, but the main one that I wasn't going to talk about, but since you asked, is essentially planes flying over and with like insecticide, essentially, and just fucking wafting it down onto the swarms. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's obviously very expensive because these swarms, they're quite large, and like geographically they cover a lot of distance. For example, right now the main threats to the regions are East Africa, Yemen, the Gulf states, Iran, Pakistan, and India.
It's just what we need during a plague.
Just exactly what we need.
Decimate crops in places that can't afford to lose any food.
Yeah. Exactly.
perfect.
Yeah.
So the second way, animals.
Yeah.
What animals do you think are being considered to help decimate the growing swarm?
Well, they're up in the air, Peter. So my first answer to you is going to be a giraffe. Get them up there. They're already up in the air. Nom, nom, nom. Eat those things up. Next.
Surprisingly good answer.
Not
actually.
bad.
Okay.
Not bad. Not it, but not bad.
Not it?
Not it. Most importantly,
Not
it.
Okay,
Great answer, though.
Okay.
Great answer.
Shocking. Okay. Next, I'm going to go with the boys up high. You know, I'm going to go with the hawks, with the eagles, the hunters of the sky.
Right.
Maybe an owl at night. Maybe they sub in. You know, it's like a tag team effort.
Tag team wings.
Exactly.
Tag team.
Yeah,
I
a
love
little
that.
wing.
I
Wing
love
in.
it. If you could imagine what that looks like, the locusts are swarming. They're in the air. You have no idea where they're going to be. The only times you know where they're going to be is when they're in the crops. So
in the
really,
crops.
you don't need animals that are in the air.
Okay, so you want them, you want to attack them on the ground. This is
Yeah.
where to get these guys when
Yeah.
they're on the ground, when they're vulnerable.
So now, with that new
Yes.
knowledge, let's go.
Let's go. New knowledge.
They're not even gonna be
New
close.
knowledge on the crops.
Yeah.
Okay, they're on the crops. They're sucking back the crops. These things are fast. Okay,
Yeah,
they're
quick,
fast.
quick,
They
quick,
could take
quick,
off any
quick.
point.
Boom, boom, boom,
we
boom,
need a
boom.
cheetah. We need something to get quick, get up to those crops, and eat them up. Nom,
So
nom, nom.
guys
I'm
never
pretty
seen
sure.
Nat Geo.
I'm pretty sure this guy's saying African animals just because that's all he knows.
What are you talking about?
He's been to the zoo once.
Yeah,
and
he's been to
he's
the
just
zoo. Oh,
listing
Africa,
them all.
giraffe, cheetah.
What? Cheetahs are super fast. They're super vicious. They could take down some loci.
So cheetahs are super fast and super vicious, but they have terrible stamina.
Oh,
Like
that's
very,
gonna hurt.
very poor
And
stamina.
not easily tamed.
Yeah.
Right.
Also,
Yeah.
more importantly, again, not easily tamed. Yes.
Not easily tamed. That's here we go. Here's the number one answer, and it only makes sense. We can't get people to come combat these things, so let's get monkeys coming in. They're already used to picking bugs off stuff.
No, we're gonna move into this.
Yeah.
Tell you the answer
Okay.
at this point.
Because
I mean, it was very difficult to guess. I will admit. It's
about time.
So, a senior researcher from China, Lu Liji,
takes a senior researcher, and I can't guess it out of thin air. Took a senior researcher to see what animals pass.
The answer is going to be a lot simpler than you think.
So
I don't know
you-
why he went senior researcher here.
Damn it, we're diving into analytics now.
I'm just giving the man props. Lu Liji, senior researcher from
What's
a Chinese Institute for Agricultural Sciences. I like to give props where props are due.
Okay, so what does Lu Li think?
He reported that ducks act as biological weapons against the swarm. So, chickens.
Quack.
Chickens could eat about 70 locusts in one day, and as Andy said, they're not small. They're
Okay.
insects, but they're not small.
They're a meal.
Okay.
It's a hearty
But
meal.
a duck could devour more than 3 times what a chicken can.
Come on.
Duck's your spirit
So
animal.
they're quacking away at these things.
Oh my God.
Ducks eat more than you, Tay.
So a duck is really the best weapon and also my spirit animal.
Yes.
I could get behind this.
You should. You
So
should.
now a duck is your
Quack. 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 Quack.
Locusts fly together.
Let's do this, people. You need to do
this. Oh, bird.
So, what are your thoughts now on just the world in general, the apocalypse? How do you feel about that? We're coming to a close on our main headlines.
Yeah. Big main headline. I learned a lot about myself.
That's the point of this. That's the point of this pod.
Yeah.
We're succeeding, dude. Let's go.
We're filling yourself in on you.
Let's go.
We're filling you in on you.
I know. I learn about the world. I learn about myself, and it comes together nice. And I get to relate to you guys more, which is lovely. It's so nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful
But,
sentiment.
Yeah. The dark times get darker, a little buggier. Muddier.
I think that the next major event that's going to happen, and this is the odds-on favorite in Vegas, by the way. Aliens are going to come down.
Whoa.
Aliens are the next favorite.
Yeah.
From Vegas.
Vegas favorite, yeah.
That's not true. I'm just fucking around.
Is Joe Rogan making the lines on that?
Yeah, exactly.
Joe Rogan's right.
Who's on the odds there?
Buddy, I've been listening to Joe Rogan 24/7,
Yeah.
so I'm a little bit sloppy in the brain. But listen, you never know.
A little bit sloppy.
I think they're going to come down. They're going to fix everything for us. They're going to say, you animals, you have no control over your country. Let us help you. And then they're just going to leave. That's my theory.
Just
the country.
Just the country?
Just
No,
the
sorry, the
country.
world. The world.
The
Yeah,
world.
the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna-
Thank you, Peter. Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
got
wait.
you.
I can't wait for them to come down, drop down, shoot the world in something and fix it.
All right, moving into the rapid fire response.
Ooh.
So, a county commissioner from Florida told the public, Florida, obviously,
Of course.
we live off of Florida. If Florida didn't exist, we're done.
Dude, podcast survives off Florida.
Sorry to sidetrack you here.
Yeah,
No.
okay, go.
The videos coming out of Florida the last couple weeks of all these spring breakers partying.
It's
oh
not.
my God.
Nuts.
But
And do you know why?
Fully
I'll show
expected.
you. I'll show you why a little bit here.
Okay.
A county commissioner from Florida told the public that blowing a hairdryer up your nose would kill the coronavirus.
a county commissioner.
A county commissioner, so he's speaking to the public. His
Do we
county.
know? Do we have a video or context? Did you see?
There's a full article and it has quotes. So
Okay.
I'll read. I'll
Stomach's
tell you.
sore all of a
I'll
sudden.
Grab the blow dryer.
So I'll tell you when I'm quoting here, but he had seen a video online that was circulating, and he said, and I quote, and I wish I wasn't quoting, but I'm quoting right now.
Whoa.
So you hold a blow dryer in front of your face, and you inhale with your nose, and it kills all the viruses in your nose. That sounds like a simplified way of doing things, but sometimes the cures for some of the diseases are very simple. The virus just falls apart and disintegrates.
That sounds like a Trump statement.
What is this?
He did later retract his statements
Yeah.
because the health commissioner was like, buddy, you gotta stop because people will kill themselves if
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, the health commissioner's like, the virus isn't Frosty the Snowman. Let's fucking put the hair dryers down,
Dude.
And
Yeah, it's nuts. Sorry to cut you off there.
And he's in his own world.
Yeah.
no, I had
Can't believe how
nothing.
nuts this
Honestly,
was.
I had thumpty thump for the next minute,
Yeah.
and then I had nothing.
Okay,
after that.
good. Well, then I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing everybody a service. But this whole trend of misinformation going around about this on WhatsApp, I get a message every day about some new technique
rough.
to help. Like one of the ones was going around about the CDC releasing. Some woman that worked at the CDC told her cousin to tell everybody. And it was like gargle warm water.
Oh my God, I've seen that with
and-
salt water or
Yeah,
whatever.
salt water,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it'll
yeah.
go into your
Seen that
stomach,
one
and your
too.
stomach acid. That's debunked.
Wow.
There's a bunch of other ones too.
Wow.
The other thing that I've seen a lot of is videos of like army trucks and stuff. Have you seen
Oh yeah,
army trucks
yeah,
on
yeah,
trains?
the tanks and everything.
Yeah, that's
getting
just literally
transported.
They're making them and transporting them, and that video has been circulating for years. I've been seeing that for years.
Yeah.
What, and they're
same.
calling in. They're like, "Here they come."
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're just
yeah,
saying
yeah.
things
There's
are gonna
a-
get
yeah.
worse. But I mean, at the same time, Italy has the army patrolling the streets, making sure people are quarantined. So
But I mean, at the
yeah,
same
that's
time,
exactly it.
Yeah.
keep releasing these phony treatments and keep releasing all these scare tactics, whatever keeps people inside, and then we can all leave sooner. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
How about that?
absolutely.
But the treatment, like this treatment's not helping people stay inside. I don't know what you're getting out of that. This is making it seem like it's not an issue, and all you need to do is blow dry your nose.
Gargle warm water and light your nose up, and you good.
Get gargling.
You're fine.
Get
You know what it
gargling.
is?
Warm up and get gargling.
Get gargling.
Get gargling. Oh man.
So yeah, I mean it's fucking
Okay.
it's fucking ridiculous.
So it's tactics to help people, feel like they can stay safe. But if these tactics are also, making people feel like, oh, now I can, why aren't they opening the movie theaters if we can all just, I own a hairdryer.
Yeah,
Why can't I go to the
exactly.
movies?
Just
You're nuts.
Exactly. Put plugs beside all the chairs in the movie theaters. Bring your hair dryer and keep it going. It's not that distracting if you have it on low setting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Bottom line, stay inside and refer to the WHO website for everything. They'll tell you everything.
Exactly. And then also let's praise the people that are doing the right things, like Jack Ma.
Jack motherfucking Ma.
This guy's a G.
Chinese billionaire Jack Ma has donated 20,000 testing kits.
Yeah.
100,000 masks, 1,000 medical use protective suits and face shields to each one of the 54 African countries, as well as the United States. Do you know who Jack Ma is, the billionaire?
That's huge. No, I
From
do not.
Alibaba?
I know Alibaba.
The founder of Alibaba.
Oh, yeah, I know Alibaba for sure. This guy,
Yeah.
what a legend this guy is.
Legend. Yeah, he's doing things that not many people are doing. But I love it because people look at him as an example and they'll start to kind of fall in line if they have the money, obviously, but it's not easy.
That's nuts. Well, this is kind of like I guess smaller scale, but this is kind of like when there was the fires in Australia, and LeBron James sent all those taco trucks.
We reported on that. Yeah, we reported.
You heard
on
it
that.
here first at Fill Me In Pod. And when LeBron James, he went up and sent all the taco trucks up to the firefighters. So this is like Jack Ma doing this. So I guess they're both legends in their respective. Jack Ma does the falafel, and then LeBron does the basketball.
What?
What?
Jack Ma does the what?
Falafel. He's the shawarma guy.
No.
Is he not? Did you guys not say
Oh
Alibaba?
my God, Alibaba's.
You think
Alibaba's.
the chain, the local chain.
I don't know if
the
it's-
local Ontario
I don't know if
chain.
it's local, Peter.
Alibaba's.
I don't know if it's a local chain. I assumed it started in the Middle East. It's authentic cuisine.
Oh my goodness, no.
Okay, so Tay obviously doesn't know the marketplace.
So not the right Jack Ma.
No, Alibaba of the largest, most lucrative shipping distribution company on the planet, similar to Amazon, but way more global.
But bigger?
Than
Let us see a logo. Google a logo.
Dude,
Google a logo.
No, that has to be
Google
the
logo.
most.
Oh my God.
The most podcast moment. The most defined podcast moment.
Yeah, if you guys are trying to get your friends on the pod, to give them the timestamp of this moment right here. This is what it's all about.
We're filling Tay in. He's thinking of shawarmas. But you know what?
I'm over here
makes
trying to eat my own weight in food. Okay? What do you think it's going to be like?
It makes sense. His spirit animal is a locust.
Good save.
It does
Exactly.
make
That's a good
sense.
save.
You guys say Alibaba, I'm like, when are we going?
Dude, they probably are still open. I do. You know what? The delivery and the pickup methods. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Superstores would have been nuts.
And you can say this, they both deliver.
They do.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, easy mix up there.
So you are a fan of Alibaba shawarma? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's good.
It's great.
Okay.
It's good.
I mean, you should check out
food deliver,
you should
not
check out,
deliver on their quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
You should check out the Alibaba website with Jack Ma. Give him some support, all right?
Hey, big thumbs up to Jack Ma doing what he's doing. I think that's amazing. And, now I'll support, him doing the delivery thing and not the falafel thing. I know that now.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's tough to become a billionaire through shawarmas, but I could be wrong.
And you know what that is?
Big brand.
No. You know what that is, Pete? The final say.
That's the final say. Here we move on. So for this one, Tay, I'm going to read the summary of the article.
Okay.
Couple bullet points here, few bullet points, and I want you to title the headline.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Like any good Florida story, this one begins with a naked couple brawling inside a car park in the mall.
Ooh, yeah. Who hasn't, though?
During police questioning, the pair each said that a physical confrontation occurred after they finished having sex inside the vehicle.
Okay, so finished.
Finished having sex. The girlfriend reportedly told police that she had intercourse with Robert in their car, and then she had to urinate. So she did so outside of the car, and that is when the trouble began. After she wiped herself, she accidentally threw the napkin onto Robert.
Okay.
What?
After being read his rights, so you
napkin?
I'm clear.
Okay.
Title's bubbling
clear,
up.
yeah.
So one more bullet here.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do you know where the napkin was from? Like which fast food joint?
I have no idea.
Manufacturer? No?
I think Alibaba shawarma.
Oh, yeah, that
restaurant,
would make
yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
pretty
sense.
sure.
Okay, now I'm like right there. I'm living it. Yeah.
You caught Tay up. We're good.
So after being read his rights, Robert, the man who had the napkin thrown on him,
Okay.
reportedly told police that he became irate after she threw the pee napkin on him.
Yep.
Robert declined to advise who became physical first, but he did claim.
So he did.
But he did claim that the marks on his girlfriend's neck may have been from the beach.
Oh, we're going to call this one Find on the Way Out.
find on the way out? Help us out.
Please explain.
Well, because, with the sex and pulling out, maybe.
Just pulling out would have been great. Pulling out would have been fine.
Did Tay just have his own Pete moment from last episode?
I tried to set you up for one, man.
Trying to think of a good headline to make my
That's
buddies
fine.
laugh.
Shut this one down,
Yeah.
Andy. Andy, shut this one
Dude,
down.
I will say.
Or do you want to have a title?
No, I want one thing. Here.
Okay, go.
It is very clear that napkin did become a pea napkin, and that's what it's called from here on out.
A pea napkin. Yeah,
pea napkin.
okay. Pea napkin.
Which I thought was it was a very important part of the story.
That was
the pea napkin. It's not a napkin anymore.
Honestly,
it's a pea napkin.
That's great on you, and sorry, Tay, to throw you under the bus, but the article actually was called pea napkin.
Okay.
It was right there. It was right there.
Yeah.
It's like it was the biggest. We even stopped. The whole story stopped, and we had to talk about the pea napkin. We had to catch everyone up on the napkin, who it was on, who peed on what, and then I still failed to deliver. But I do want to say, that was it was a very fun attempt at a game, Peter, and you put in the effort, and it's so nice.
Isn't it?
It's so nice
It is.
to see that the effort continues throughout the pod and for Peter to, grow as an artist.
I like
We are
throwing
we
wrinkles
are
in
lucky.
there.
Yeah.
This podcast is aging, and I like
It
to
is.
throw some wrinkles in there.
It's a fine wine,
Yeah.
a fine wrinkly wine, and that's the final say.
A 43-year-old man from Elk County, Pennsylvania, was charged after breaking into his parents' home. The charges were issued by the parents because they explicitly told him not to enter their home while they were away in Florida. Mm-hmm. He had stolen meatballs and chocolate chips.
Ah, classic. What? Oh, man. What a combo, though. What a combo. Wow.
So
Wow.
this 43-year-old loser,
Yeah.
his parents just don't want him in the house.
Yeah.
This guy is a burnout. Who knows how many drugs he's hopped up on, and he's like, I need meatballs and I need something sweet.
That's just weed. Are you
That's
kidding
just
me?
weed.
I don't know, but are you kidding me? Frozen meatballs and chocolate chips?
Frozen-
That's got to be just weed.
Taylor, are you telling me you've never whipped up a meatball chocolate chip sandwich?
No, what I have done though is I've taken the raw meatball and I've stuffed the chocolate chips into the meatball, and then I've baked that.
Yeah, no, that was implied. That's what I do, and then I put it in bread.
Yes. Oh yeah, like in a hot dog bun, like
Well,
a
no.
chocolatey meatball sub.
No, not necessarily a
Ooh,
hot cake. I
dessert
don't know
sub.
what.
Dessert,
I personally don't know what subs you're eating with hot dog buns.
dessert meatball
You
sub.
probably haven't been to Subway recently. What do you?
If those are hot dog buns, then you know what? I digress. Those are great.
Sandwich artists are essential, so they are still open.
Hey, man, we might have some sandwich artists listening here.
Yeah.
Let's keep it easy on them.
Hey, my thumbs up to those guys. They're keeping us fed. Big
They are.
ups. But this guy, stay hungry. He knew where to get that stuff. He knew his parents stocked. Like his mom probably makes chocolate chip cookies on the reg.
Yeah.
And meatballs. His dad probably loves them as an appetizer, so they always have them just in case. They always have them for the company.
I just love that they told him not to go, and he went.
Yeah.
Oh,
for,
yeah.
That's
for
the
sure.
best part. That's the best part.
Who doesn't want to defy their parents? That's the final say. Here we go.
Helicopter cops in Brazil. Also, helicopter cops. That's like the opposite of a mall cop. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Right? So
Yeah.
helicopter cops in Brazil
Cooler.
have begun blowing sand at beachgoers to make them go home.
Cooler.
That is cool.
Stay inside.
That just got
Stay
cooler and
inside.
cooler and cooler.
This headline's so cool.
Wow.
It started like low on the cool, and then once it got to sandblasting, it was like too cool.
And it's a pretty short sentence, so like 0 to 100, pretty
and
quick.
you did a great
Pretty
job,
quick.
Peter, of bringing it back down to reality by saying, or did you say the mall cop? Anyways, whoever said mall cop, it brought it back down to reality,
Guilty.
and then it went back up to cool.
Back up to cool.
But you know what? Let's not be too negative on the mall cops because they might be listening, and big ups to them.
Yeah, but cop in the sky? It's like, oh, hon, just got to go to work. Can you pass me the chopper keys? Can you pass me the keys to the chopper? I
Can you
gotta
pass me my windbreaker? Because I'm going to be up in the air.
Yeah.
check me out on the news. I'll be sandblasting all the punks on the beach.
Yeah. But
I
go
love that.
home. Go home.
Yeah,
Final say.
beachgoers, go home. Final say, but also quickly
Yeah.
before the final
You're
say.
allowed. You're allowed.
Listeners, go look at the video. It's hilarious. There's video of it. You guys can look at it after, but helicopter cops blasting. Oh, it's great. Look at it.
I can't. That is special.
A social media influencer, Ava Louise,
Okay.
IG handle, and you're going to want to write this down, listeners. You're going to want to check her out.
Okay.
Ava Louise is her IG with 2 I's in Louise. So, a social media influencer, Ava Louise, filmed herself licking a toilet seat on a flight to Miami, citing the coronavirus challenge as her reasoning.
What?
As
Why?
her reasoning.
As her reasoning?
Yeah.
So she wanted to double down?
She admitted that she did it 1,000,000% for popularity and attention.
100%. It's very similar to that guy on the Toronto flight to Mexico.
Yeah. Very exactly.
Yeah,
That
he
guy was
wanted
a
to do-
lunatic.
Yeah.
But that was early. That was like months ago.
Oh my God! It feels like
Doesn't
feels
it
like
feel
a
like so
long
long
time
ago?
ago. You're
Guys,
right.
we hope just quickly to bring this up here. We hope you're doing well with the quarantine life.
Yeah, definitely.
We love you guys.
We love every single one that listens to us. We have a lot of love to go around, and there's not a ton of listeners. So a lot of love is to you guys.
A lot of love. And we don't care. I mean, stay safe, stay healthy. But if you're licking toilet seats, we'll still love you. Just stop.
Don't.
So she
Just don't.
So she posted the TikTok video to Twitter on Saturday with a caption that read, "Please retweet this so people can know how to properly be sanitary on the airplane."
Okay.
Wow.
That was she's trying to
Wow.
360 spin that around.
She's sandblasting us right now.
The 6-second clip shows Ava Louise
Okay.
squatting next to the toilet, licking the seat,
Yeah.
and throwing up peace signs, all the while her Fendi sunglasses stay sitting atop her melon.
Wow.
Well, that's just a great ad for Fendi, isn't
Pretty
it?
nice sunglasses, to
Pretty
be
nice.
honest.
Yeah.
They're
Do you think they
pretty
paid her
fun.
to do that? I hope so.
I'm surprised they haven't gotten it taken down, to be honest.
Yeah. That is not.
If I'm Fendi, shut her down.
Yeah, that is not good branding for them.
No, Fendi's just endorsing the whole thing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yikes. Ooh.
Hey, that's another good to prevent corona when you're social distancing. If you have Fendi sunglasses on, it blocks the virus a little bit.
People
To
don't want to
get in your
hang out
eyes.
with you. Oh,
To get in
sorry.
your
What
eyes.
was that?
It can't get in your eyes.
Right.
And yeah, no one will talk to you or come near you.
All right, we're gonna move into the roundup. That was the final rapid fire.
Wow.
So we're gonna move right into the roundup.
Let's go. It's the roundup. Yep.
This one is the OG roundup because it's not. I have said that we are going to link them to the National Day. The National Day is National Joe Day. There's not much I could do with that. I tried. So now it's just an OG style roundup. I'm going to read 3 headlines from the past week. 2 of them are true. 1 of them is false.
Nice.
At least you tried, man. At least you tried. That's all we're looking for. Really?
Hey.
That's all we're looking for. And you do every day. You come in here, in and out, always putting 120%. And I know that's not a real number, 100%.
It's not possible.
But you know what, man? We appreciate it. And we just want to tell you.
And we're not out here looking for W's.
No.
Okay, we're not looking for flawless track record.
No
here.
way.
We're looking for a little bit of effort. Little bit of effort. And guess what, Pete? You're giving us a ton.
Hey.
All of the effort. All of it.
I'm blushing. I'm truly blushing.
I can't even tell because that beard's looking thick.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, the
buddy.
quarantine beards are looking good. All 3 of us have thick, bushy, manly, salt of the earth beards.
Let's get a close up on Tay's
Oh,
beard
yeah.
here.
Get in there.
Hey,
Get nice
get
and
the
tight in
producer
there.
to do it. Yeah, zoom in.
It's
Yeah,
even,
zoom
it's
in
even
there.
darker on the film, which I love. They're gonna
Right?
see it
Oh, yeah.
nice and tight
I feel
in
like
there.
it's coming in nice though. This is the longest it's ever been.
It's nice.
For sure.
I like it. I've
For
always
sure.
loved
It's-
it.
it's great.
Oh, don't do that.
chin.
Yeah,
I
it was
know.
great until you did that. Yeah.
I'm
What?
always flabbergasted when I see somebody's like hair come in. Like it only comes in the goatee. It's thicker on the mustache. You know how much fucking curation goes into this thing that to make it look even like this?
Have you ever
Man.
been up close with Pete and seen how high his cheeks grow hair? Next time you
It
see
is
him, look at it.
nuts.
It's crazy.
And the maintenance on this thing?
Oh my God.
Talk
Yeah.
about manscaping.
Yeah, dude. You
Oh.
define it. Special. Again, 100% effort though.
100% effort.
Wow.
So,
Anyway.
Pete, when I have to go and groom this bad boy soon, you can give me tips, man.
Oh, yeah,
You can give me all your
absolutely,
tips.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully not anytime soon because I want to see that thing get wild.
Oh, I can't wait.
Quarantine.
I wanna
I've
see a jungle in there.
I've hidden all my razors.
I want to see all of your. I want to see all of your African animals in there. Some chickens and ducks
see
too.
the duck come out. You just want to see my inner mallard.
No. I want to see. You know what? I want to see the giraffe. I can't believe it's hiding in there. Dude. It's a big
Oh,
one.
you want to see it come out?
Yeah.
Picking peaches? Hey? From the top shelf? Top of branch?
All right, back to the roundup. I forgot we were even there.
I'll take responsibility for
So
that.
2 of these are true headlines.
Okay.
From last week, and 1 of them is false.
Remind the listeners of the score.
The score I think is 4-5. Andy 5, Tay 4,
cool.
me 2.
Perfect.
Is that right?
I don't know. What's
I
the
don't know.
slide say?
It's
Yeah,
in the
that's
sli-
right.
Oh, you put it in the slide?
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
And he's just begging for a
So
little
you
preview
can, you
of
can give
how
us the
it's made.
recap after
Yeah.
of the score.
Cool.
Hopefully your buddy's here for that. Okay, here they are. Mexicans demand crackdown on Americans crossing the border.
Oh,
Okay.
little flip flute.
Little flute. 20 out of the 30 churchgoers at a congregation in New Zealand test positive for COVID-19.
Okay.
Man writes an autobiography about how he had sex with a dolphin for a year, claiming she seduced him.
Okay.
Those dolphins, I tell you,
Right?
they're smart.
They're sexy
They're
little
smart,
creatures.
sexy, and horny. Is what I was. Yeah.
I was gonna say
I was gonna-
seductive, but I saw your mouth move and I came with you.
I looked at my heart and I found the answer, and that's what it was.
Okay. All right. So, you guys remember them?
Yeah.
Pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Mexicans
are pretty. Yeah,
demand crackdown on Americans
Yeah.
crossing the border. I might as well send this short. 20 out of 30 churchgoers at a congregation in New Zealand test positive for COVID-19.
Yeah.
Man writes an autobiography about how he had sex with a dolphin for a year, claiming she seduced him. Dolphins are great at sex,
Yeah.
horniness, and what was the other one?
All of it.
All of
Yeah.
Seduction.
Seduction.
Yeah.
All right. Count of 3. You're going to put up a number.
Okay.
I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go. Tay says 1. Andy says 2. I forget if I'm right or I forget which one. Andy is right.
Oh!
Come on.
The anticipation is real for the champion.
Oh.
6-time champion of the world.
Oh,
Andy.
come on, Peter. 20 and 30 people test positive for COVID-19.
I'm trying to get a dub here.
Keep
I'm
reading
trying
it
to get
wrong,
a
Tay.
dub here.
Oh my God, I'm reading it wrong because Pete's not reading it at all.
I think
I
what
need
this,
to change it up a little bit. I need to win. I need to win. I need to
We'll
win.
fix it. We'll fix it. But what this boils down to is I know Peter better than you, Tay.
No, I should have known better that there's no church that doesn't have salt water at the ready.
Yeah.
I should have known that. How would they be getting COVID?
And blow dryers in the bathroom.
Blow dryers in every bathroom you can go in. If they're in the pews, their hair dryers are in the pews.
More importantly, we both knew dolphins fuck.
Oh,
Dolphins
all
fuck.
3 of us knew.
yeah.
that dolphins fuck.
Oh, yeah. That's
All
common
right.
knowledge, I tell you.
That is.
so-
Oh, before we move on, I really need this for me. Andy,
Okay.
give us a dolphin
Yeah, give
noise.
us. Oh
I haven't done this one in a while.
I know it's been a while.
yeah. Look
Give
away
us-
from the
give us-
microphone if
give us
possible.
one- give us a sharp one, and then that's the final say.
Whoa, pretty good.
That was actually pretty good.
I think I now believe this man that he was seduced by a dolphin.
Right? I'm telling
Now
you, this guy.
now I get it.
This guy does it to me every time. I'm just infatuated by it. Like every time he just does it, I'm like, I light up. I just, yeah, I can't get
Or-
enough.
Or did I seduce the dolphin?
You could.
Nature versus nurture, people.
All right. Well,
Well,
do we get a score summary from your bud?
Yeah. Who's my
Bring
bud
it in.
again?
did we?
Just your
That's
voice.
that's okay. I
Just
think
your
I can pick
voice.
it up.
Oh, my voice. Yeah.
It's been a hell of a year so far, and the score is nothing but exciting as we imagined it would be. Andrew, the big fat cheater's coming in at 6, and the hard-working and dedicated efforts of Taylor is coming in second at 4, and somehow, some way, Peter is hanging on by his little chinny beard heads at a measly little 2. We'll get you back up next round.
Wow, that was special.
Thanks,
Yeah. Thanks, Marty.
Marty.
Yeah, Marty dropped in for that one.
Appreciate that, Marty.
special.
Great recap. We'll have to get Marty and Andy's buddy on there next time.
Hopefully,
to
you know
do
what
a
that
tag
brings
team.
us. You know what that brings us into, Pete.
Oh, I think I do.
It's Andy's
Factoid
factoid of the day.
Do we have time?
Oh, we do.
Do we have time?
Maybe not, but we do.
Do we?
Maybe not, but we do. But we do.
This is quickly actually becoming my favorite segment of the pod.
Yeah, this is great.
Man,
So
low-key me too, but I would never admit it.
I'm excited, dude. This is a good one. I like this one. Okay, this one.
Heard this before.
This one is in response to St. Patty's Day last week. Not everybody really got to celebrate it as much as they would love to. More important things, obviously, in the world. But I wanted to bring this in just as a little throwback to that. So this is the fact, and also I'm taking the advice from Taylor and Pete here. They thought that I was getting a little away from the fact.
It's becoming more fiction, if you might.
It was becoming a story time for Kerr.
Personal fact
so
of the day.
This is the fact.
Yeah.
Almost 163,000 pints of Guinness are wasted in facial hair each year. In the UK.
In facial hair.
In
Just
the UK
because
alone.
Absorbed by facial hair.
Yes.
Each
And
year.
wiped away.
163 pints.
Wow.
163,000. 163,000 pints.
Globally?
Actual research,
Sorry.
by the way, commissioned by Guinness themselves.
Oh, wow.
A study found that 0.56 milliliters of Guinness gets trapped in the average beard or mustache with each sip. 10 sips to finish a pint, by the way.
Okay.
Okay? So an estimated 92...
Bush League numbers.
If you're boozing.
Yeah.
Bush League.
Yeah, that's what I was like, okay, what are you...
Went the opposite way with that one.
But by the way, keep in mind, we're in the UK here.
Yeah.
They're going to the pub every day after work.
Yeah.
So an estimated 92,000 Guinness consumers every year in the UK have facial hair. Don't ask me how this study got to that number. It's estimated of that, an average of 180 pints of Guinness per year per person, which is insane. I don't know where they got that number.
That's wild.
That's a lot of pints.
That's nuts.
It's a lot of pints. of
That's
Guinness.
nuts, and it was pretty interesting.
Factoid has got me flabbergasted.
Right?
for the
Yeah,
first time.
that's pretty nuts. And I mean, as
Jaw floored.
three men with beards, we can all say that enough gets trapped in there with every sip of beer. Right? We can all confidently say
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, at this point, I'd like the video to zoom right in on
zoom
Tay's
in. Zoom in,
No, we don't have that function.
facial
Yeah,
hair.
we
No,
do.
go
Oh, we
back.
do.
Go back. No,
Did
go
wait,
back.
actually, wait. Andy, did it say what qualifies as a beard? Because
no,
we
no.
need to know
We
the
don't need to Google it.
qualifier. We
The
need to know what the
qualification,
qualifier is.
as everybody
don't need that.
on planet Earth knows, is do things get trapped in your facial hair?
Okay.
Is it A, foam, B, a paperclip, C, food, D, popcorn? That's food. Anyways, that's how you classify.
I'm going to answer like any other man with a respectable beard in this free country, and I'm going to say all the above, Andrew.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
It all gets stuck
You're
in
saying
there.
popcorn gets stuck in your...
Okay, it could. It could.
Well, we
Like
don't know because this is the longest you've
bit.
ever grown it, and we will
Yeah,
see.
true.
All right.
I'm
But
a
to
fan
finish-
of it.
to
I've
finish
already
this
said
up
that.
here,
I've already made
you guys
it. I've already
always,
made that.
You guys always
It
want.
it distracts me, and not to cut off Kerr, but I kind of
Yeah,
meant to.
yeah,
It
yeah.
distracts me when I'm eating and stuff, like in my peripherals now.
Yeah, you know what distracts
see
me
it.
during
Well, yeah.
Andy's
If I
Factoid
do
of the
this-
day?
I kind of see it.
I can see it. Who would do that?
I kind of see it.
No,
Do
I'm
that.
sorry, guys.
Do that, Andy?
They're just,
Andy, just do that quickly?
They're interrupting. They're distracting. I'm gonna finish this Factoid off the
All right,
day,
yeah,
even if
finish
they're
up,
still
finish up,
talking.
Okay,
Finish
yeah,
up, finish up.
you finish up.
So that is $536,000 in wasted money per year in the UK. So you know what I have to say to the people of the UK? Shave and save, buddy. Shave and save.
Shave and save.
Shave
oh
and
my
save.
God. Is that why I haven't seen Guinnesses here at our place recently? It's Taylor's favorite drink, but we haven't
Oh,
seen it
that's
since he
why.
started growing the
He's
beard.
wasting too much
so he's
money.
already
Yeah.
listening to you.
I didn't want to save
Shave
any
and
money.
Save.
Wow.
So I knew, like, when I was shaving and saving, I was drinking Guinness,
Yeah.
you know? But now that
Right.
I'm, growing it out,
Yeah.
I got to, drink through a
Keep
straw.
it tight.
I
Yeah, yeah.
support it. I'm on board. I'm on board, bro.
I love it.
That was, hey, you know what? I don't give these out a lot, but decent little factoid.
Yeah.
I don't want to look them in the eye, but, pretty good factoid.
If you look someone in the eye, it makes it real. So I understand.
No, it's just general statement.
All right, well, that is going to do it for us at the Filming Pod. Again, go to YouTube, listen to the track. You can rewind this pod if you want to.
Yeah.
Take another listen. It was pretty fun.
But it'll be up there, isolated, out now.
We'll be listening on repeat for the next couple weeks, probably.
Damn right.
Yeah, have to.
Yeah,
Have
we had
give
to turn it off to record this. That's the only reason we turned it off.
No.
Tay, you got any dates upcoming?
Oh yeah, I have a show coming up in probably never. I don't think comedy will ever come back.
Yeah.
This doesn't count as comedy.
Yeah.
We're not funny.
Thank you for listening. Stay inside, obviously. Hopefully, we've given you a chance to laugh today. And
And the greeting at the top, ciao, come stai, was Italian.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're thinking of Italy. They're going through a lot rougher than everyone else.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately. But they are.
And I did not mean that comedy will come back. We'll all come back stronger.
Coming back, yes.
Stronger.
So, buonanotte, buonasera, buongiorno. And whenever you're listening to this, ciao, ciao.
I gotta say, this is one of Pete's best ideas. This is great.
Bonjour,
I love
me. Bonjour, yeah.
I love it. It's creative.
It's fun. It's fun.
I hope the listeners get to know what the different languages are and the different greetings because it's fantastic.
We have
so
fun.
got Greek
We have
last
fun,
week.
don't we? We have fun.